Good morning. Hi, everybody. Happy Sunday to you. It is 6 a.m. here. It's morning. It's not even fully light out yet. You notice that? It's not even fully light outside. Then again, it's not always late when I'm streaming. This is my first coffee. Morning, Zeeks. Happy to see you, Buns. Nice to see you in here, John. Skipping steps here. It's obvious I haven't had my first cup yet. Yep, all fake. Don't live here at all. Totally wasn't in bed over there 30 minutes ago. I'm a different person in the morning. I think all those years waking up at 4 and 5 o'clock in the morning to work at farmers markets sort of wired me that way. Hi, Nomu. Good morning. That's because I've never been on this early before, Noimu. I just randomly decided, let's do an early morning stream. Mr. Wiggles Jr.? Well, I've got 2 of them on staff. Yeah, you're right. But apparently, didn't we name these my pets in the past? Is it appropriate to staff your pets? Cheers, folks. Thank you for joining in with me tonight. Appreciate that. Cheers to you. Ooh. Thank you, Owlmorn. Owlmorn, I have to ask you. I ask all of my contributors to stream. What should be using more in my next monthly project? I'm going to be making a shrub next month. And so what do we need as far as fruit here? We need more apple, blackberry, cherry, or plum in that mix. Or strawberry. Guard doggo. Yeah, guard doggo is gonna make me sneeze. Blackberry. Thank you. Appreciate the sub. Oops. There we go. Awesome. What are we starting with here? Let's get with the yeast going here. We need milk. Just happened to buy some milk. Let's see if we got the fat cat keeping us. Oh no, we knocked that out of the way. Three-quarters cup of milk. Main camera. Gotta open a new thing of yeast tonight. Computex? Is that in Vegas? That's one of those big conventions, isn't it? Nope, still sealed. Yeast. Let's see if one of you will hold this. You got the fat cap in there, so there's a little bit of fat on the top of that milk. That's just the natural fat, though. Nope. Doesn't work there. Work there? Not really. I guess you just go on the shelf. My new container for yeast is too big for the freezer, chat. How we doing over here on Kick and YouTube? Lovely, lovely. Lovely. Oh, so with some muscle to back up the bark. Puppy sitting is great. Why am I looking in there? I need more coffee, chat. It's all the good parts and only a little bit of the bad, you know? Like, You get to hang out with it, you get to have fun, and then you don't have to live with them for life. Uh-oh, chat. Buns has an idea. And maybe at some point we'll hear what it is. I'm not for sure what you're referring to there, Buns. Sprinkles or channel points? Mixing an egg up with our yeast and milk. Sun's out now, though. Well, we're getting there. Getting some heavy yeast out of the microwave here for breakfast. You were recording back there? Good. I didn't know what you were talking about. Are you talking sprinkles or channel points? can't do it. Twitch doesn't give me much. Oh, I'm not gonna set those up every week, Bonds. My hand's slippery. It isn't the vacuum that's making it hard to pull off. It's the lid is literally sticking. It's one of those you got to put it under warm water if you want to loosen it up. Or brute force it like I did. Like, I don't know if you noticed, but I put actual dents in this lid. Actually makes this tool sort of scary, but also great at the same time. I really love these because this is glass, so you can go too hard with these, but this actually, as you turn it, because of the gearing, as you turn it, it actually tightens. And so it's sort of like ice picks or like that. The stronger the more you turn, the tighter it grips. Reminds me of a oil filter remover too. I'm gonna go ahead and add in a bit more of that flour. That was the maybe if it's too dry or too wet. Alright, we'll let that hang out for a bit. That is our English muffins started, chat. Or rather, that's our dough. That's pretty much done. We just gotta form them. Cook them. Let's leave the eggs out. Blueberries next? Blueberries next. Grabbing some of the nicer, plumper big boys as some garnishes. That'll be good. Flame. Let's do sugar in the raw. Now for the fun part. Oh. My apologies, chat. There we go. We got blueberries and sugar on the stove there. Don't want to get any blueberries in my potatoes. Gotta get this clean. Happy Sunday, chat. I guess Dad Joke's sentient too, making orange juice jokes. Nah. Most flavored things, regardless of whether they are using a cheap ingredient and some flavoring to hide why it tastes cheap. Though most flavored coffees just straight up taste cheap. I guess cheap's the wrong word to use either. Like, cheap is the wrong word. They're of poor quality. And they're hiding that they're poor quality. Coconut rum coffee. I'm actually not a huge orange juice guy. It's nice every once in a blue moon. It's not something I'm gonna want to sit down and enjoy every day. I much rather have an unfiltered, proper, true apple cider. Like, all the pasteurized apple ciders are junk. They kill all the flavor in it. I mean, I know it's all, like, safer for you and stuff, and that I get, but the main reason that they're doing it to the stuff in the store is so that it lasts an extra week or two. Let's make up our pancake batter so that can rest up a bit. I just put the eggs away. Over on the cutting board. Hi, Mrs. Amazing. I'm doing a rare early morning Sunday stream. Hopefully you are amazing. Someone misread. I'm glad I checked what I was reading before I poured it in there. So we got oil and egg in there for our beginnings of our basic pancake batter. One cup of whole milk. We need, what else do we need in this? Baking powder, baking soda, and sugar. They're a fry bread taco, essentially. I don't think Mexicans would define them as that, but it's like a taco on a fried flour tortilla. It's absolutely horrible for you, but tastes pretty good. Alright, so we got everything here for our pancake batter. This is looking a bit thin to me. Might add a touch more flour to that. I put the flour away, chat. I deserve this. Okay, setting this off to the side to rest. Thank you for the follow. Some cream cheese. Let's just leave this other half out. I'm going to use this for a different project that's not part of tonight's stream, but today's stream. This morning's stream. It's so weird to be streaming in the morning compared to the evening. Nice to see so many faces in here, though, for an unusual streaming time for me. Hi, Nan Reader. Ooh, piece of. Nan Reader, can I inquire, what do I need more of here? What do we need more? Apple, blackberry, cherry, plum, or strawberry in the blend of fruits going into my shrub here next month? It is next month. Yeah, it's still May, barely. Cherry. Oops. Fingers work for me, please. Awesome. Shrub? Like a plant? No. Like a shrub. Shrubs are a vinegar-based drink, so they're acidic, but they're also often fruity, fruit-flavored of some form. They're commonly used in both cocktails and mocktails. They're sort of new to cocktails well, they're not new, but they're sort of like a more current trend in cocktails because of the popularity of mocktails these days. A lot of people going to bars these days and just hanging out, and so they're making drinks for people that just want to hang out and not want to drink. And so these are, they sell these just by themselves. They use them in mixed combination drinks. They use them in cocktails. So So obviously this isn't going to be a proper cheesecake tonight. This is more or less cheating on the term cheesecake. This is along the lines of flavored coffees. We're going to be using cream cheese and sweeten it and thin it out a bit. We're essentially creating cream cheese frosting and calling it cheesecake. But then again, when you look at the wide list of no-bake cheesecake recipes out there, I don't know if this is really cheating or not. But I do think it firmly sits in that same category where they love listing things as like flavors that are essentially just like sugar or vanilla. Like anything from bourbon, cotton candy, sprinkles, any type of honey description. It's all just sugar. So we're going to start by deforming this a bit, which is going to loosen it up. Actually warm it up a little bit. Where you be, powdered sugar? I kept forgetting to buy powdered sugar, and so now I've got 2 bags. So we're mixing in the sugar here first. Try and get that well combined. It's like that new McDonald's flurry they're coming out with. The grandma flavor, which is essentially butter toffee, or butter. Is it butter toffee? Butter rum? In either case, it's just sugar. Little vanilla. Is there anything left? and then just a splash of milk. Don't normally have milk in the house, but so many things in this breakfast were milk friendly, I decided to buy a bottle. So we got that. Let's do my other project here. Mistaken, I only need half of this for this other project. Chat go crazy, the mod's gone. You know you all wanted this chance. Hey, Michael. Trying to sneak in here. Just do scrambles without saying hi. I was saying earlier, I used to wake up even, like, I don't wake up this early normally these days, but I used to wake up even earlier on a regular basis, especially on Fridays. Fridays were the long haul day. They're often a double market day. I don't know, Zeke, could you buy that for $1 million? Not that I'm actually assuming someone would. I'm just curious if you could actually afford, if that could actually happen. What was I doing here? Oh, yeah, that. Excuse me. Throat hasn't woken up yet this morning. I guess that's the last of my vanilla, chat. I think the mentality is sort of silly. of the people that actually do it. I feel sorry for the people that actually spend money on something like that. Chocolate milk. What did I do with you, Whisk? Ah, you're in the pancake batter. They use a really nice cocoa for this. Separates out in the bottle, but hey, it means they're not putting some sort of weird emulsifier in there to keep it liquefied. You gotta get that chocolate mixed in there good. Six. Oof. No tomatoes, that's a toughie. Thank you for the follow. Be it sugar. Rinse the chocolate off. Back in the pancake batter. This gets divvied up. Yeah, I know that was very even. Exacting science here. We'll be good though, because I can just do this now. Had this chocolate milk in my fridge since last Saturday for this plan. I still hadn't gotten around to it, so I'm doing it on stream to get it done. Ooh, got all the fat cap in that one. Not all of it, though. There we go. What, your milk doesn't have a fat cap? How come? Yeah, it's on purpose. Strauss milk, which I'm using here for all of this, is a local organic milk producer. And all of their milks, not their creams, not their half and halves, but their milks, they put a layer of cream that solidifies at the top. And that's because they do that because it creates an airtight seal on the milk itself, even with even the air between the cap and that, it's creating a seal until you sit there and shake it up and disturb it. And so actually it helps with the quality of their milk. So I'm going to freeze all of these. And these are going to be ice cream in the future. They look a little messy right now, but they're going to get blended. So I'm not too worried about that. I just wanted to have a somewhat even mix of the fat and the chocolate milk for those two. Hi, Cosmic. Good morning. Hi, Ratty Patty. Everyone's filtering in now. You there yet with our rolls or our English muffins? Be proofing. That is a rather wet dough. We'll let it hang out a little bit longer. Pancakes looking lovely. They've thickened up a bit as that flour hydrated. Still a little lumpy there. Let's give it a little bit more of a mix. I think we're just chilling for a bit here, chat. Because we gotta wait on the English muffins. Hopefully everyone's had a lovely beginning to their Sunday. Anyone got any exciting holiday plans this week? Who's going out boating or jet skiing or... Hey, Splits! It's too hot. Yeah, it is considerably hotter here today, too, than it was yesterday. Yesterday was great. Yesterday was amazing. Went out and did 6 miles walking yesterday. My legs should be feeling like they want to fall off right now. My yard is such a mess. I got out there for like 15 minutes the other day and buzzed things down a bit, but it needs more help. It needs a lot more help. It's the beginning of Sunday. Beginning of Sunday? What was that? Brain? Are you functioning? It's the beginning of summer. Michael. Yeah. Did I say thank you for the follow there? I hope I did. Oh, lovely. I didn't update my title on Kick. It says I'm still doing fish. Which is a little weird to be doing first thing in the morning. Oh well, sorry, Kick. Yeah, it's definitely a US holiday, but it also nicely lines up typically with the beginning of summer weekend. It's sort of like, let's give people a reason to have a weekend off, you know? It's just the beginning of summer. Yeah, that just means you get 2 Thanksgivings, though, Zeeks. And suddenly you realize why there's 2 of them. Is Black Friday still a thing, chat? Like, has Amazon completely killed that at this point? Like, the shopping certainly still happens. But it certainly isn't like... I have memories of Thanksgiving dinner with my extended family, and all of my aunts and uncles, and my parents and my grandmother and grandfather all huddling at the dinner room table, studying ads for the next day. And I just don't see that happening these years. Really? Because like everything is like Amazon starts at like months ahead, and everyone else is following suit. So like Walmart has things a month ahead. It's all spread out, and it's on purpose, obviously, because it makes it that much harder for everyone to sit there and track and get the specific deal. And we get the people with spreadsheets trying to figure out the deals these days. People turning coupons into a job. I think I want to give this dough at least another 15 minutes, chat. So should I... And I think I'm going to take a little bit of an AFK here. Should I leave it with ads or should I leave it with music, chat? Because we're just going to be waiting on this to do a little poofing. Music? Let's see here. Alright, we're just letting that poof for a couple of minutes, and I will be back. Okay, I'd be back. Good morning once again, everyone. Happy Sunday to you all. This has done some more poofing. Time for coffee number 2. Yeah, probably. I'm not big on coffee number 2, though. I try to avoid coffee number 2, unless it's 4:30 at night. That's a 14-ouncer. That's enough caffeine for the day. Alright, so let's see what we got here for dough right now. I've made these before, but it's been long enough that I don't really remember. I assume we want a lot of moisture in this dough for evaporation. That's why it's such a wet dough. We're gonna flour our counter here. Took me a moment there, Zeeks, but I'm just now picking up on what you were putting down there. Actually, it's typically my preferred method of humor. It's just, I can't seem to get away with it much without looking that age. We need... Do I have my rings out over here? Where are my rings? If I put my rings properly away... I guess I put my rings properly away. This is going to take a second. Board only for a moment. That works. It's buried underneath all of my mail that I haven't thrown in the recycling bin for the last, I don't know, 2 weeks. Overlook scene. Oh, over here, Mr. Wiggles. Yeah. What do you think? English muffin size? Or English muffin size? Top or bottom? Left or right? First answer one. Can't quite get that last one in there. over on the cutting board. Cornmeal. This is a big boy. That's our folded one there in the corner there. This one's almost twice as thick as the others. So there we go. There's our English muffins. A little bit of leftover dough. You can maybe squeeze that into a sixth, but I don't think it's going to be worth it with all the folding. This one isn't even going to be all that great. Put a sprinkle more over the top. I expect a fair amount of that to fall off. Don't think that I'm planning on all of that to stick. Oh, it's got like a spoon. Spoon worth of cornmeal on top of it. Get the ring mold and immediate cleanup. Yeah, you leveled up, Buns. I don't remember if that's second to top or top rank. It's up there, though. I'm going to set this over in the oven, where we're going to allow that to hang out and proof even a bit more now that we've rolled them, cut them, we deflated them a bit, but we've also mixed them up a bit, so that yeast is now contacting new food sources and all that good stuff. And so we should get another quick growth out of that yeast. Hi, Froggy. I don't know, I just thought it'd be interesting to do for once. This is not going to be a normal thing for me, chat. Don't expect this. We're going back to 4:30 after this on Tuesday. Bun's apparently only given away 250 sprinkles today. I know, it's the morning. That's actually a 500 sprinkle giveaway, chat. Yeah, it's good to change things up a bit and see what works for you and what doesn't. I mean, I've been set into my normal schedule for so long that I can't really imagine changing that. But at the same time, I am a morning person. Have we gotten to 1,500 followers yet on Twitch? No. Need another 6. We got a couple this morning, though. Actually, I think we're probably above average for our hourly follow rate. Wipe down after the flower action. I think we're done with the flower chat. There will be no sprinkle fights in chat. No sprinkle fights. I guess we'll use you for this. No, the stream has not frozen. I'm just sitting here reading the computer in silence, which is absolutely the wrong thing to do when you're streaming. You should keep talking regardless of what you're saying, even if you're just rambling. It's sort of a skill that I think I'm slowly learning to do, but I'm still not very good at it, and I'm horrible at talking to people in public. I'm trying to improve on that, but not quite there. Let's see here. So, these we're ready to go with, basically. We just want to give those another maybe 5 minutes to hang out. We need that. We need butter. We need butter. Same bowl I used earlier for butter. I'll give this a 10-second warm up. Yeah, that's sort of to my detriment as well in this world. I'm not Mr. Like, I'm not gonna sit there and talk someone up or, it's just... I think most people are afraid of me. I rarely even get people to say hello to me. Why? Because I'm over 6 foot and I am not exactly a small guy. And they don't know me. I mean, if they knew me, they know that, I'm not going to hurt a fly, but when you... long-haired, tall dude... It is not my doppelganger. I do not have a doppelganger, chat. Over on the stove. Congrats, Zeeks. Keeping ahead in that sprinkle count. Little butter. Alright, we're going with our big boy here first. That's the one I remixed. So that's not one of the original ones. We'll go with one other, I guess, right now. was thinking I can maybe fit another one in there, but I don't want them touching. You are not invisible. Yeah, we don't want them being that close to friends. And we're going to give these 7 minutes. Well, I've only got 3 more that I'm doing after this, so... It gives me plenty of room to do flipping action, to get underneath them and move them. And while it doesn't look so much on screen that they've risen much, they have poofed while they've been cooking here. This one is considerably raised. This one's risen a little bit too. Oddly, the mess up remixed one currently is looking more English muffin-y to me than the others right now. Oh well. Let's see how we're looking here. We are doing quite well there. Debating flipping this earlier. I think I'm going to. Sort of. Welcome in, Froggy. I did. I mashed up some blueberries with some sugar. Heated it up so the sugar mixed in. And then I've got some fresh ones. Ooh, what are we predicting, chat? Are we predicting if the pancakes come out? Because I am historically horrible at making pancakes on stream. I can't vote. It won't let me vote in the prediction chat. No dog here to feed with pancakes, unfortunately. I am not feeding anything outside this house. I've talked about issues outside this home. I've got like practically a petting zoo for a neighbor. So like yeah. Yeah, but the armadillo and the possums are probably getting rid of other potential issues. But I have just about everything I don't want rooting around in my yard looking for feed between several homes with chickens in the area and, like I said, one home that's practically full-on petting zoo. Actually, I've never seen this before I had moved to Sonoma County. There's actually rich people with lots of land that have deer here. Like, not like they just live in their yard deer. Like they're pets. Yeah, living in New York, Midwest, there's deer everywhere. You know, you got to worry about them stopping in front of your car most of the time. But yeah, I hadn't come across people keeping them as pets. We've definitely got wild turkeys around here too. There's one road in particular that it's one of those small little roads. It's like a residential road, but Google Maps and all the directions all feed everyone on it, and so it gets ridiculous amounts of traffic. And it's just got all sorts of turkeys there all the time. I'm surprised they aren't all slaughtered by the traffic on that road. Yeah, there's a lot of nasty deer diseases. Forgetting I'm cooking things here. I think we've pulled most of the heat out of this pan, and so now we're basically cooking with the heat of that burner. I think that one might be there with that one almost. We wrap this thing up before the local farmer markets. I might get up and go out and try and be social. Of course, for me, trying to be social generally means I'm going to go there, sit down, and watch people. That's whether it's evening or daytime. I'm not really into talking. I am not a fan of... Wow, how did that burn? I didn't turn it that low, did I? I am just absolutely not a fan. It's funny saying this as a streamer and sitting here making small talk. I really don't like small talk. Like, I love conversations. I love talking with an individual, usually, or one or two people. Not a fan of group speak. Not a fan of just, hey, how's the weather? I think it sort of filters down to I don't remember things, and I know that I don't remember things, and so I just actively try to sort that sort of stuff out. You know, like, I'm not going to remember this, and so it's not really important anyway, so why are we talking about this? It is going to be hotter today, though, too. Yeah, maybe, yeah. Out in the sun, maybe not. I'm going to do these last three all at the same time this time. Just dusting off any of the excess corn that doesn't directly stick to it. You can see there's still cornmeal on there. It's just not piled on there. More trying to evenly spread it here with my hands at the very last second. Peanut butter and honey. What's your thoughts on banana with that? Good stuff, peanut butter. My tummy doesn't like it, but peanut butter's some good stuff. Or rather, I should say my guts don't like it. My tummy still likes it. You know, I like marzipan, but I'm not a huge fan of almond butter. That's one I haven't tried. I should give sunflower butter a try. If I ever get the flour off of these pants. Cooking with flour when you're wearing black pants, chat. I don't know why all the restaurants like just black pants. Black pants. Especially since sunflower sprouts or pea sprouts, both of them give me a very nutty flavor. I could see sunflower butter being pretty good. Almond butter, that goes back to my... It takes more water to make an almond than the same amount in beef. You know, by pound, you buy a pound of almonds and a pound of beef. Even though you raised a cow and slaughtered it over here, that almond took more water. Thank you for the follow. Makes you wonder what the trees do with all that water too, because you look at almond trees and they're just like gnarly. They are not looking like they're enjoying life. Whoa, a little dark there. Just on the hot part of the stove though, so I think we're good there. Yeah. We're going to do that action there. I'm sure there's plenty of photos of them tearing them up in Central California. Uh, 2 years ago when I drove down to San Diego, just miles and miles of them pulling up trees. Of course, I know they're in a much better water situation now, but California's water system is so rigged and so pushed towards the farmers and stuff like that that I don't even know what to trust with it anymore. Whether, you know, one person says we're in a drought, another person says we're doing wonderful, and the reservoir is all changed from what point it is in the year. So it's not like a month ago this reservoir was full, now it's empty. We must need water.
sort of surprising how those were all in the pan the same amount of time, and the difference in color, huh, chat? It's just how much hotter this part of the pan is, because I moved the pan 180 degrees.
Of course, Froggy. It might be a weird world. Like, it's already becoming a weird world with AI and copyright. But when we get to the point that AI is now serving copyrights off of people posting images, we could be in a really weird world. Start serving people for posting on Facebook. Scallops Provençal. Do they call them Hasselback potatoes because they're such a hassle to cut? That's the ugly side, which is not... It's dark. I wouldn't call that burnt, but it's dark. It's darker than I want it to be. English muffins, chat. We're going to give that a minute. Allow them to cool a little bit before I break into one of those. Regardless of the beautiful steam image you get from breaking into one. I want to make sure that they're given resting time. Let's call it resting time. They're like meat, they're resting, chat. Okay. Pancake time. And let's get our bacon going too. I'm just gonna do bacon in a pan tonight, chat. I say tonight. It's not night. Hey, M1. Yeah, I thought I'd do something a little different.
Zoom right. Zoom left. Just gave it a quick slice in half before going in the pan there. See if I can't squeeze one more in here. Some pretty looking bacon today. It's got some nice meat to it. Like, I know the fat is what you praise in bacon, but you want some meat there. It's actually why bacon has to be packaged the way it is. You notice how bacon is all packaged one of two ways? It's either flat packed, like these, where you have an open window on this side, and you actually have a mandated window on this side. Or you get it in a solid brick. It's because there's laws showing that you have to be able to show the fat to bacon, or the fat to meat ratio of your bacon. At least in the US, that's a US thing. It's probably something that's adopted by most other places because we produce a lot of bacon, but spam. Didn't see that one. Didn't see either of those, actually. Oh, it's a crow. I thought someone was climbing around in a Napa, or on a ladder in one of my neighbor's yards or something. There was a big shadow all of a sudden, and there's a giant crow outside, which is not usual. Big golfer, too, just passed, too. Only 30. But yeah, fuck cancer. low heat rendering this out slowly. Yeah, they're not saying what the cause of death either, and so everyone's speculating, which is even more sad. I have never actually gone and played golf before, chat. I've played disc golf. I think I've said this before on stream, but I've never played golf, chat. Oh yeah, I've played lots of mini golf. I like mini golf. Well, not lots, but I've played mini golf. The next question you want to ask is if I'm any good at it, and then the next answer would be no, not at all. But I've played it. Yeah, you can go out and go bowling and go roller skating and mini golf and all that fun stuff. Bumper boats. Like, I've never gotten into, like, I've never been a part of a group or anything like that, or went anywhere regularly, but disc golf is a lot of fun. I wish I could. There's apparently a couple of places around here can play disc golf. I haven't played it here since I've been in California. Then I guess it's probably there with golf too, in that it's how serious the partners you're there with. Are you there to enjoy a Sunday, drink a few beers, and knock some balls, or you're trying to get that number? You know? Getting some heavy maple smells off of this bacon. Sure, I'm one. Not promising I'll follow whatever it is, but yeah, feel free. Ingredient suggestion, but I don't know if I got deleted. Oh yeah, the ingredients, if you read up at the top of the ingredient suggestions list there, it's not really looking for, if you look at the third one there, it's a product I can buy.
Hey, do you remember this?
That is not what I wanted. There we go. Product I can buy. It's an ingredient, so sausage and pepper sandwich. I mean, it's sausage and peppers on bread. No, I'm asking for people to give me products that I can use as an ingredient in things. I can certainly get sausage. I even have a grinder. I could make sausage. But so I don't know. It must have been one of the other mods that did that, because I didn't do that. I haven't been. I've sort of passed that on to Buns and my mods to handle. So Buns and Ozzy. I don't know why I'm drawing blanks. I do try and let people know when I delete them that why it was like this didn't work or wouldn't work. Like, I'm not a fan. Ozzy's got one on here that I haven't voted for. It's the only one on the list I haven't voted for. It's a Jell-O fruitcake, and I asked him, where do I find a Jell-O fruitcake pre-made? Bad memories with beats. Did you have a bad night at the club? M1, are you meaning, did you just do sausage as your suggestion here? Was this your suggestion over here that's now in the main dinner vote for sausage? Because that could be why it got deleted over here too, once they make it to the main vote up above. So yeah, it's made it to the next round. That's why it got deleted there. And right now it's winning, so I'm probably going to have to do sausage on Wednesday. house, and I want to have so many scenes I don't even know which ones are which. I mean, I do, but I have to remember them. It's all alone. That one cooked so much quicker than the others. Like, this one looks like it's practically just out of the refrigerator still. But I nailed that temp. I mean, look at the color on that one. And I think doing it in the oven actually helps with the crispiness of it too, chat. Because it's not sitting there rendering. Typically when you're doing it on the stove, and the parchment or whatever paper is going to draw a fair amount of fat away. Whereas here on the stove, zoom left, it's just sitting there in all of that delicious fat. Alright, we got certainly a hot pan over here. Pancake time. Make sure it's not settled. Bacon. 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 Try typing scramble now. Thanks for joining in, M1. There's our bacon. So we got a failure for our first pancake, chat. What do you think? What did the prediction end up with, chat? I missed it. I saw people were voting. Didn't have enough color, but it's stayed together. No faith, chat. Just no faith. Well, it hasn't fallen apart. It certainly needs a bit more of a cook. I'm probably going to give it another turn on that side. It may get burnt. No. I have a feeling both this batter and this pan could have used a bit more butter. But speaking of based, sort of odd how, like no color from. It's almost like there's there's a little bit here, but it's almost like there's a direct line where it just didn't get color. The same thing with this one. This one, like, there's almost a direct line where it didn't get color. Yep, it's because it's a gas stove and I don't have a direct, even heat. The cast iron does greatly help with evening that out, but even that can be, that can help and hurt at the same time. Because if you get a poorly made or one out of the bad batch where you've got this weird distribution of metals in your cast iron, it can be very uneven. Now we're looking like a pancake, right, chap? Paper towel there, not necessarily, mostly just to sort of trap the steam in a little bit. Right in with our next pancake. Electric burners take forever to heat up. And that's coming from me, Mr. I'm in no rush whatsoever. I cannot sit there 20 minutes waiting on my electric stove coming to full heat. I'm probably, from this point in my life, unless there's some new technology that comes out in the world of ranges, I'm either going to have gas or induction. Because no to electric. No to old school electric. I mean, induction is electric. Technically it's magnetism, but it's an electromagnet, okay? Tea. It's too late on the other coast for starting coffee. Or go with what Froggy said. Ooh, an upset in the prediction. John being a big winner there. Said two others, but I don't know who the two others are, but yeah, that was a nice pickup there. What you getting, Buns? Coffee or tea? Don't leave us hanging. Don't ask us to make decisions and that and let us know what you chose. Hazelnut coffee. I like hazelnut flavor. I haven't talked about hazelnut much on chat. I don't know much about hazelnuts. Other than they're tasty. They use them in all sorts of desserts. If you love Nutella, I challenge you to make your own. My Twitch stream manager is going nuts. I got an all snap. Excuse my wiping the camera here for a moment, chat. Oh yeah, that definitely didn't help. Gonna have to break out the microfiber here, chat. It's maybe a little better. It's Schmearcam, chat. see how this turns out. This could be a disaster here. But we got a couple of nice ones already, so. You see, this is the part where I'm worried with this. Like, we're waiting, those berries are considerably thicker than this pancake. So, is the pancake going to expand to cover the blueberries? Or the blueberries going to burst hitting the hot pan and then smear blueberry all over this side that's against the pan right now? I can tell you from the sound that at least one of them is burst open. Let's encourage it, chat. There's one trying to be an escapee here. It's a mess. It's a pretty mess, but it's a mess. That's still going to get a little more time on that side, but you can look in the center here, and this is looking like this is still not fully cooked in the center of this, so it's going to need a little more time there. Blueberries are probably acting like ice cubes to the dough. Yeah, poor doggy is not getting any pancakes today. This morning. It's weird streaming in the morning, chat. But thank you all for joining me, even though it's like complete opposite times from normal stream time for me. Buns, you love your animals, don't you? That I can understand. Like, I can understand the whole man versus bear thing. Yeah. Like, guys out there, would you choose a man or a bear? For those who may not know what I'm referencing, it's lately been a meme to ask women which they would be more of afraid of approaching in the middle of a forest, in the middle of nowhere, is unknown man or bear. And most women choose bear. Of course, we're obviously assuming the gender of whatever person we're coming across here in the forest. I think I'm going to skip blueberries on this last one. Yeah, but it's more... Which is more terrifying? Which is... You have to tell me which bear we're talking about for my scare level, too. Like, we're talking about a polar bear? Are we talking about a grizzly bear? Yeah, screw that. No. Have a nice day. See ya. Black bear, I don't want to play around with them, but they seem to be a little more forgiving. Yeah, they'll get in your trash, they'll disturb your life. You wouldn't enjoy being in a fight with them. But there's plenty of videos out there of people just sort of like, get away from me, kicking them, and they just go away. Wiping the blueberry off of my spatula here. There's still some stuck on there. Oh well. We're going with it. And this one's sticking more to the pan from the blueberry. Blueberry! Get the pan a moment to warm. Over on the stove. It's weird trying to crack eggs there because it's just it's not thin metal, but it's just a metal plate. So it's got a little bit of a hollow rebound going with it. Bacon back in the pan with the eggs here just to sort of warm up a bit. Let's take a look at our English muffins here, chat. I see nooks and crannies. Keyed off on the eggs. But we can do some of our cream cheese. And unthickened blueberry. Cheers, chap. Nah, not for photo. Real life, yes, not for photo. You'll work for this. So eggs and bacon. Blueberry pancakes. Yeah, stay on their butter. Well, that was one picture there. We're gonna do the pancakes. Now we need English muffins in there with our bacon. So there we go, chat. I don't know what I use that for. Cheers. Just warm, fluffy pancakes. It's been so long since I've had a pancake. Blueberries are great. Yum. Bacon. Unfortunately, that sort of calls it for me for this morning. As usual, photos will eventually make it up to the Discord. And I have no idea what I'm doing with my rest of my day here, chat. Yeah, I have no idea what I'm doing with the rest of my day here, chat. I hope you have a lovely holiday. I want to thank you for joining in with me, especially on a off time. I hope you all have an amazing evening tonight. I hope to see you all back for Tuesday's stream. I don't remember what I put for Tuesday. We're doing something on Tuesday. And then we got the ingredient challenge on Wednesday. It's looking like sausage maybe on Wednesday. You can have your say, though. If you join in the Discord, you can vote. I think you are all amazing for joining in with me. Hope you have an amazing week. Good. I normally say good night. Have a good day.